arrived in Camden, we arrived UK. Trip went very well, on time. Got through Heathrow very quickly too. And we used the train, the Elizabeth line train into Tottenham Court Road and changed down to the Northern Line and then into Camden town. So here we are. This is Camden Loch. Amazing vibe. Certainly if you want something different, this is the place to come.
Chasing the letter you left me alone, and you said you wanna be around.
Might get something to eat here.
Just like leaving some kind of cheap wine. I know you're telling you the right, you just don't care about what I care. Don't you know?
Here, this looks like a decent hat place.
You are still all alone. Won't you ever miss me? Gotta get you back into my life. Had to let you go. You are still all alone. Won't you ever miss me? Gotta get you back into my life. Chasing the letter you left me alone.
So we've ended up in Kilburn. And we're going to have some pub grub. The fish and chips, which we've been assured is very good, and the cod's super fresh. Yeah, this is the North London Tavern. Nothing flash, but anyway, let's see what the food's like.
I've seen things wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the penthouse of Fame.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Will be lost.
See you
In time. Like
sun's up, I'm still in bed. Coffee's calling, pull me by the head. I stumble to the kitchen, do a little sway. Spilled milk on the floor, and now I'm stepping all day. I'm dancing with my toothbrush. Reggae rhythm, I don't need to rush. Electro beats keep me on my toes. Dance all groove, let the whole world know. Phone buzzing, boss says don't be late. I'm laughing, cause my steps are feeling great. I'm moonwalking to the meeting room. Who says work can't be a funky tune? Music's in the air, I can feel the vibe. Feet moving fast, I'm alive, alive. Dancing out, let the stress go free. In this reggae beat, I'm wild and carefree. I'm dancing with my toothbrush. Reggae rhythm, I don't need to rush. Electro beats keep me on my toes. Dance all groove, let the whole world know. I'm dancing with my toothbrush. Reggae rhythm, I don't need to rush. Electro beats keep me on my toes. Dance all groove, let the whole world know. Music's in the air, I can feel the vibe. Feet moving fast, I'm alive, alive. Dance it out, let the stress go free. In this reggae beat, I'm wild and carefree. Phone buzzing, boss says don't be late. I'm laughing, cause my steps are feeling great. I'm moonwalking to the meeting room. Who says work can't be a funky tune? Music's in the air, I can feel the vibe. Feet moving fast, I'm alive, alive, alive. Dance it out, let the stress go free. In this reggae beat, I'm wild and carefree. I'm dancing with my toothbrush. Reggae rhythm, I don't need to rush. Electro beats keep me on my toes. Dance all groove, let the whole world know. I'm dancing with my toothbrush. Reggae rhythm, I don't need to rush. Electro beats keep me on my toes. Dance all groove, let the whole world know.
Just come up the ramp, you've got to be pretty fit. This is Stansted Airport. And it looks so congested. Wow, look at Ryanair. I must admit I'm dreading this. This is the bit I'm not looking forward to. Let's see how we go. We're looking at people's luggage. I think we should be okay. And we've already checked in, so I don't know. Okay, so we checked with Ryanair, and according to the Ryanair person, our bags are small enough to go into the overhead locker. So all we need to do now is go through security. Okay, we found this nice place, Lebanese place. I think we'll have a brunch here. I'm going to relax before the flight. It feels like as if we're going on a huge international flight, but we're only going up to Edinburgh. And the check-in process was something else. So this is the food court area. We've just been here at this comptoir Libanese. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, it's average. It's expensive. Good old pret a manger, that's where we should have gone, I think.
I remember the old one over there. Remember that? Maybe that was when. Yeah.
This is obviously an airport that specialises in budget airlines, in particular Ryanair. And with Ryanair you've got to really watch the process, or you're going to add quite a few additional costs. So the first thing we had to do was download an app, the Ryanair app, and then there was a whole identification process, photographing face and so on. And then they'll be sending you messages to your email, like for example, check in online, failure to do so will incur additional cost. So that's what I mean. You've got to really watch it. I mean, it's the only airline with such strict rules that I know of. Well, that's astonishing. A guy just came up to me, and I've seen no signs saying no videos, and said that I wasn't allowed to video. The odd picture's okay. That's a first as well. Everything in the UK is incredibly expensive. A very convoluted boarding process. And bearing in mind this is only a domestic flight. We're just stopping off at the House of Bruar for a coffee and something to eat, breakfast. This is a pretty amazing place. We'll have a quick tour around and then we'll continue our journey. We're inside that whiskey shop. It's closed at the moment, but they've got amazing whiskies for sale. I mean, it's a shop, it's paradise. There's no question about that. Men's and ladies' clothes, and then they've got a lot of home stuff. The lobster and chips is very famous. People come here just for that. Cashmere, of course. There we go, look. We're not going to go up there, that's the men's area. I'm just going to go and have a coffee and some breakfast. I think it's this way. So here's the restaurant. Oh, look at those lovely, lovely seafood. Wow. So, I feel like a nice breakfast. So this is our lodge at Invergloy, and it's right on Loch Lochy, and we're going to go down and have a look at this magnificent loch. You can just see it through the trees, but we'll go right to the shore. But anyway, this is such a beautiful place. And it's not really known, or it's not really on the tourist trail. Set in a beautiful park, magnificent old trees, rhododendrons, spring's just coming into full bloom. The colours are incredible. The sound of the birds. This really is a truly magical place. I think they're the red squirrels, not the grey squirrels. So here we are, Spean Bridge, and tonight we're going to have a meal at the Old Station restaurant. So the night train from Glasgow goes through here, the sleeper train. Let's see what this place is like. Apparently it's quite good.
Full of character.
Yeah.
I have the most amazing team, an amazing chef, and we all work hard together to provide great service, amazing food, and just a really nice time with a scenic view, railway lines, trains going past. Everybody loves it, so I love it too.
In a very special part of Scotland,
It's
Spean
very,
Bridge.
very special part
Yeah,
of Spean
yeah.
Bridge. 10 miles from Ben Nevis, Britain's highest mountain.
Yep.
Full of scenery, full of mountains. Where more would you want to come and see? Trains passing by, beautiful scenery, beautiful mountains, and amazing staff and food.
Well, I highly recommend this place,
Oh,
that's for
thank
sure.
you
There's
so
no
much.
question about that. And I'll give you a
Oh.
5-star review on Google. So.
Oh, thank you so
Now,
much. I'm really proud of the
whereabouts in
place.
Scotland are you from?
I am from Fort William,
You're Fort William
which
left.
is 10 miles from here.
Yep.
A little town of Spain. It's just near Ben Nevis, Britain's highest mountain.
Yep.
And beautiful. The scenery is amazing. You must come and visit.
Marvellous. Florence, thanks so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for
and
dining with us.
we'll certainly be back. My mother comes here all the time.
Oh,
So there's the old railway restaurant. It's very good. And here's the station. And the sleeper train comes through here from Glasgow through Spean Bridge. Off we go. See you later. Well, look at this. Woke up this morning. It's just coming up to sunrise and it's springtime. Apparently these trees have just come out into leaf in the last couple of the days, and we're going to have some great fun filming the delights of this part of Scotland. Here's the reception area. It's got a little shop as well, just for basic provisions. Not far from here, about 3 miles down the road towards Fort William, is Spean Bridge. And Spean Bridge has got a pretty good spa supermarket. And there's a few restaurants there too. We went to one last night which was really excellent, called the Old Railway. Now we're looking down to the river, the stream, which is flowing into Loch Lochy. Quite early in the morning, and it's full dawn chorus. Not too cold, it's about 14 degrees centigrade, and I think we're about halfway through spring, end of April. and there's been overnight rain, and I think there's going to be a little bit of rain during the day, but I firmly believe that it adds to the atmosphere. The rhododendrons here are very beautiful. Some are in flower, some have just flowered. There's only 3 lodges here, and it gets really booked out, so if you wanted to come here, you'd need to book one in advance. Oh, these are interesting. Haven't seen these before. Wow. Well, that's our lodge. 3 bedrooms. Downstairs there's a 2-bunk bedroom, and upstairs 2 double bedrooms. Kitchen, lounge, dining room, and 1 bathroom. The lodges have fires, open fires, closed fires that heat up very, very quickly. So the places are very snug and warm. So on a cold day, it's no problem just getting the place heated up. And there's plenty of wood around. You just have to go to reception and they'll sort you out. So we're going to head down to Loch Lochy. I've travelled to quite a few places, and this part of Scotland has to be, without any question, one of the most beautiful places I've been to. That's the owner's house, and they're very, very, very helpful. They can organise trips, fishing, access to areas that need permission, and anything to do with the property. Oh, we didn't know how to get the washing machine going, but they came within 5 minutes and got that sorted. No problems. This little tree is called a dove tree. That's a cock pheasant. I think it's the mating season. So they're very protective, very territorial. Delightful little bluebells. So here we are, coming down to Loch Lochy. So it's not a sea loch, but this connects to the Caledonian Canal that goes 11 miles through to Fort William and further. And I think if you hired a boat or did a boating trip down there, it'll be a superb experience. So I think here in Loch Lochy there's some fishing, salmon, and I did see in the property book that there's I think some pike and other kinds of fish species. So if you're a keen fisherman, I'm sure that if you spoke to the reception here, they could organise a boat and a gilly. I think that's what they call them here in Scotland. Anyway, this loch is just unbelievable. So beautiful. They also hire out canoes, kayaks. I wonder what that is. Oh, okay, it's some sort of cable winch, I guess, for pulling up a boat. And as they say in Scotland, there's a wee jetty there. My Scottish accent has. There's so much bird life in here. Bring your binoculars for a keen bird watcher. Later today, when we get back, we're going to have a barbecue, and obviously we'll bring down some nice broids and wrap up. That'll be lovely. So now, I'm going to head back and have a lovely hot breakfast. think on the menu this morning is porridge, Scots porridge, and bacon and eggs. That's a great start to the day.